May we now request Father Rector Joseph Thanamanal S.J. to address the audience.
You are back in the college, the beginning of another academic year. A hearty welcome back to the college. Very special welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha. I'm sure the principal will make a formal welcome afterwards. So, very happy to see the second years back here. My words of wisdom are mainly for the second years. Remember, you have completed 1 year at St. Xavier's College. For many of you, this is the first time you are in Patna, and you always talk about a college called Xavier College with a brand name Xavier's, and you are part of that brand now. You have completed 1 year here. Let me ask you, have you grown since you came here? Yes, sir. You have grown. A few are saying you have grown. Yes, this is a question that you have to keep asking yourself throughout the year. At least at the end of the first year. You are in the second year, and next year you will be getting ready to get out, final examination, and preparing for final exam. You have no time to think about anything else. A job or a higher studies. And where to go and what to do after you complete your graduation year. So let me, in this regard, I would like to suggest 3 things, 3 words. 2 starts with the D, A, B, C, D, and the third one is C. D, 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 C. First question is, the last whole year you spent here, have you developed yourself? Have you developed your talents? 1 year you have been here. Have you taken part in activities that will make you develop your qualities, your talents? Maybe you are a good singer, dancer, someone who can take leadership. All these qualities you may have discovered. Have you developed these in the 1 year that you have been here? Or you have been just coming to the college, go back to the college, minimum attendance, just enough. Not good for St. Xavier's College. And then my second word is develop. And discover. After 1 year, at least in the second year, you must begin to discover new talents, new qualities. You have interacted with so many students here in the college, you have interacted with people outside, you have seen people with great talents, great qualities, great skills. Have you discovered or developed new skills since you came here? If not, second year is a time to start that. You may be a singer. Maybe you can sing better. This year you have found various ways of singing. You are a good leader. You can take leadership. We have seen good leaders among us. Wonderful students who take leadership. You volunteer to do things. Or you are outside, you go for activities outside, a social group and so on and so forth. And you find you are a person who can deal with the people in the slums. You discover this. New skills. And I think it is wonderful in the second year, it's a time, a full year, you discover not only develop what you have, but discover new skills, new talents, new possibilities for yourself. Next year, you wouldn't have time for this. And the final one is Are you a participant or a contributor? A C, a contributor. We can be spectators. You go for a cricket match and you watch the match, you clap and all that. You are a spectator. Just see it. You are not a participant. You are not contributing some more runs to the team. You are not. But in the college, are you merely a spectator? You come to the hall, you see, you clap, make some comments, and you go back. You're not a participant. You will not grow unless you participate. You get involved. Take part in activities. There are students who leave this college without even coming onto the stage for any activities, even once. It's a great pity. There's so many opportunities. Why don't you do this? Life will go on, it will never come back again. The opportunities will come perhaps once in your life, and if you don't seize it, you will lose it. You will regret afterwards, I could have done this, I should have done that. Wasted time here at St. Xavier's. Make a contribution, be a participant in whatever possibilities are available to you. And there are many opportunities in the college, in the class, in a hall like this, or in your department. Volunteer. I am willing to do it. Let me try this out. I am sure you get many opportunities. My dear second years, I hope in your one full year in front of you, certainly academic activities will be there, but ask yourself, have you developed yourself in any area that you had talents in the 1 year? And what are the ways you can discover new talents, new skills, new possibilities for your life? And finally, get involved, creatively participate, don't be spectators. DDC. You remember this? D, develop, discover, and contribute. Wish you all the best, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Respected guest speaker of the day, Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, Reverend Father Rector, Joseph Thadavanal, SJ, members of the management, and my dear students. First of all, I extend you a very hearty welcome. Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, he is the MD of HR Solutions, and I'm sure more things will be said about him later. I extend you a very warm welcome to us. I think in a formal function, you are coming for the first time. So let us extend a warm welcome to him. So, how about you students? You need a special welcome from me? How are you? How is the Josh?
Hi, sir.
No, I can't hear. How is the Josh?
Hi, sir.
Okay, little better. Are you happy to be back?
Yes, sir.
Really? Not again. Not everyone is saying that. Okay? So, you did not have 1 full month holiday because the exams were conducted late. Yet you had some time for yourself. And I hope you enjoyed and you come back here with new energy, vitality and enthusiasm. Okay? I don't want to give any message now because the next session I will be addressing you for a longer period with a PowerPoint presentation. And since we have invited the guest speaker, Mr. Manoj Kumar Sinha, I want to give him more time. Alright? So, we missed you. I don't know whether you missed us. When you were not here, sab suna tha. At least you are happy to hear that, right? So, we waited for this day, 1st of July, that you come back and that you are with us. So, today there will not be any classes, but we'll have a full day of orientation. And I hope you'll enjoy it, you'll have fun. And now I would like you to listen to Mr. Manoj Kumar. We'll take at least half an hour with you, and then we'll go for a break and so on. So thank you once again, and a warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Now, I request our Vice Principal, Father Dr. Martin Porus S.J., to kindly come up on the stage and share his words with us.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Manoj Kumar, Reverend Father Rector, Father Principal, members of the Jesuit management, members of the staff, and lovable students. Good morning to you all. After a short period of lull, the campus is once again back to life. So happy to see you all back in the campus. I hope you are fully refreshed and rejuvenated. Students, it is said, good, better, or best. Never let it rest. Make good become better. Make good become better, and better become best. So, let us work with each other. Let's work together, work together, help each other in making good become better and better becoming best. I wish you all a very challenging and rewarding new academic year 2019 and 20. May God bless you and bless your family members. Thank you.
Our guest speaker for the day is an alumnus of IIM Kolkata with a 20 years experience in training, consultancy and entrepreneurship development. He has trained block development officers of Bihar and IS officers of Bihar country. Management development programs are his forte, and he regularly visits NTPC, IOCL, Power Grid and corporate etc. He is the MD of his firm, HR Solutions, and has conducted faculty development programs in Institute of Hotel Management, Hajipur, Magad Mahila College, Patna, and also St. Michael's Schools, Patna.
Recently, he has established an incubation center in Magad Mahila College and Patna Science College. He is the president of National HRD Network, Executive President of Patna Management Association, Secretary of NIPM, Secretary of SAVE International, and Chairman of CII Startup Innovation and Entrepreneurship Task Force.
So put your hands together and welcome our guest speaker, Mr. M.K. Sinha, for sharing his words with us.
Honorable Father Principal of this institution, Father Rector, Vice Principal, the faculty members, and my dear students. When one is invited to such an orientation program where you have to address the students, then the expectations increase manifold. And I started thinking that what I should speak, which is of value to the students and which can help them in becoming successful individuals in life. In my deliberation, my request to all the students is that please listen to the speech very, very carefully. I have tried to condense the distilled wisdom of my experience, of my knowledge, and my research, and how to become successful in life. I have tried to condense some of the best international thoughts also in my speech, As in my introduction, you must have observed, if you have paid attention, that I am into training and self-development in a big way. Starting from the lowest till the highest level, I keep on conducting programs and interacting with people of various groups and various personalities. So let us start. The first thing I would recommend you as students is that focus on ethics, values, principles, and character. When I walked into this institution, the first feel which I got was of an institution which has the ambience of ethics, values, principles, and character pervading each nook and corner of this institution. Ethics, the feeling of what is right and wrong. Values, which our teachers, our parents, our religion gives to us. Principles, the voice of conscience, which always guides you towards the right path. And character is the thing which we do selflessly when nobody is watching us. When I talk about ethics, values, principles, and character, I'll recommend one book also to you, which will further authenticate whatever I am speaking. There is a book called Return on Character, which is written by Fred Kiel. In that, he has done a research of some of the best companies of the world, and the conclusion of that research is that when your focus is on character, then you get sustained success in life. This becomes the first and most important principle for you in life, is to follow the path of ethics, values, principles, and character. And I guarantee that if you remain on that path, then the success is yours. Now, another impediment to our success becomes our anger, which creates obstacles for us in life. To take you to the scientific dimension of anger, when we are angry, then there is a part of the brain which is called amygdala, and it hijacks us and it prevents us from taking the right decisions. If it happens with you throughout the day 5-6 times, then imagine the ability to take decisions and the productivity of you goes down. So try to remain cool and try to regulate your anger. The third point is becoming very, very fashionable these days, and that is emotional intelligence. You should be emotionally very, very balanced. The world does not run on reason, logic, and left brain. Individuals are a bundle of emotions. So we have to be very, very careful when we are dealing with people, that emotional balance, that understanding of people emotionally, that emotional connect has to be there in each and every of our action. To quote Dhirubhai Ambani, he gave a lesson to both his sons that wherever you are, whatever you do, there should be a human touch in all your activities. So this human touch, emotional balance, becomes very, very critical for us in our success. Otherwise, what happens? We plan so many things and it gets derailed due to our emotional imbalance. The world is becoming very, very competitive. There has to be something which differentiates you from others. There has to be some thought process which makes you stand apart in the crowd. Always try to be different. Being different does not mean being indisciplined. Being different means being different in thoughts. Your thought has to be different and your thought has to be world class. How do I increase my confidence? That is the very, very basic question which comes in the mind of students. Confidence can increase in two ways. Confidence can increase by having the best thoughts in the world, by being world class. And how you can be world class? If you read the best literature of the world related to your discipline and related to self-development. The best in the world. I'll recommend one book which is considered to be one of the best books of the world for self-development. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. The other way is that you have to associate with good people. Your surrounding has to be good. Something very, very critical for the students. Surround yourself with good people and read the best literature in the world. And that is how you increase your confidence. I'll say something which may be very difficult for you to practice. But if you want to become great in life, great means the 10% of the great people on this earth. I'm not talking about materialistic success. It can be holistic success. 10% very, very successful people in this world, like Mahatma Gandhi, like Mother Teresa, like Nelson Mandela, and similar personalities in that league. For that, the foundations has to be laid today. You should become an ideal student. And what does it mean? Ideal in your thoughts, ideal in your behavior, and ideal in your action. You all want to achieve great heights in this world. For achieving that, please remember you have to make some sacrifices also. But if I am speaking about making sacrifices as a student, I do not mean that you should not enjoy life as a student. But yes, become an ideal student. Keep this in mind always when you are in the class, when you are interacting with your friends, when you are interacting with your teachers and others. In this, discipline also comes. In this, punctuality also comes. In this, grooming also comes. In this, since this is a co-educational institution, I would like to focus on this aspect very, very clearly and in a very, very transparent manner, that when you interact with individuals of opposite gender, then you should have a gender neutral communication. Very, very important for your success in life. A gender neutral communication with anybody. That is the hallmark of a great individual. When you are talking to somebody, forget the gender of that person. Your interaction has to be very, very smooth and very, very class. Technology and social media, we may like or not, has become a great part of our lives. Make a positive use of the social media. Post comments which enhance your image. Post photographs which enhance your image. Something very, very important for you all. Enhance your image means what? The extracurricular activities in which you participate, the community service which you go for. Over a period of time, when you will see these things in your social media, then you will find that you have built up a great image over a period of time. This becomes very critical. Make a positive use of the technology. Technology can enhance your image in the shortest possible time. But be very, very careful in handling that, because nowadays, if you go for a job, then you may be asked that open your Facebook account and show me your personality, what you have been doing so far. Or that individual may be already having so much data about you by trailing you on the social media before you walk in for the interview. The days have come. Enhance your image. As your principal has rightly said, when you are in this institution, it's a great opportunity for each and every individual sitting here. Please participate in most of the extracurricular activities which are happening. Over a period of time, when you go in flashback in your life as a student, you will find that these extracurricular activities have shaped your personality in a very, very different way. Academics and mix of extracurricular activities shapes you up as an individual, so it becomes very critical for all of you to participate in such extracurricular activities. Some words of wisdom which you already know, but it needs to be repeated these days. Respect your parents, your teachers, and elders. Now, how do you say that you are respectful to your parents, teachers, and elders? I have only one test. If you speak good about your parents, teachers, and elders behind their back, you respect them. That is something very, very important for you as a student. And if you read the biographies of all the great individuals, you will not find a single individual who has attained success in life without respecting the elders, teachers, and their parents. So in this generation of technology and downgrading of family values, this becomes very critical, and this may differentiate you from others. I have told you only about respecting your elders, teachers, and parents. There is another dimension which becomes very critical when you try to build up a great personality, and that is not speaking bad about the people behind their back. If you have a personality which is like this, you will have many friends, and over a period of time, when you will move in life, then you will never have the dearth of time, because most of our time is spent in criticizing, complaining about things, about others. So make it a habit that you always respect people behind their back, whomsoever they are. You need to work hard. Enjoy your life as a student, but you need to work hard. And as I told you earlier, be ready for sacrifices. Without sacrifice, nobody has become great in this world. If you want to become a great leader, if you want to become a great corporate person, then you need to sacrifice. Be ready for that. to attain success and to become great. I see a very disturbing trend in various institutions which was not there earlier. I find a lot of students not using the proper words in conversation with each other. Now, please be careful. The words which you use in your day-to-day conversation, the language which you use in your day-to-day conversation with each other affects your personality and affects you as an individual. It affects your thoughts also. There was one Japanese scientist which did experiment on water, and he found that words and thoughts have effect on water, and our body is made of 70% of water. So whatever we speak, good or bad, affects us also and it affects others also. Mind your language. Your language becomes your thoughts become your action becomes your behavior, and your behavior shapes your destiny. Reading habits are dying out. Readers are leaders. If you don't read, you cannot become a leader. You should read the magazines, you should read the newspapers, you should read inspirational literature, biographies of great people which will inspire you. Come out of that WhatsApp. Go for something serious. Go for biographies of great people. I'll reveal one secret to you. Each one of you sitting here has the potential for greatness. Each one of you has the potential of greatness. The only thing is that how much you nurture that and how much you develop that. And this nurturing and developing can only take place when you become readers. You have technology in your hand for reading. There is an application in Google, Kindle. Many of you must be knowing that. How many of you know about Kindle? Raise your hand. How many of you have taken subscription of that Kindle? Raise your hand. Some of you. It is free. That application is free. The only thing is that you have to buy books. So instead of reading that WhatsApp, and instead of gossiping, you can read the best literature of the world, which is there at your fingertips, and it can be transferred to your device within seconds. So if you want to become great leaders, become great readers. A very important thing which I have realized in my life, and that is, you have to do your homework. What does this mean? It means everything. This is my homework, which I have done. I have not come here unprepared. This is a lesson of life, and this also differentiates you from others. You do your homework every day, in school, in college, and this habit remains with you in life. And this always differentiates you from other casual individuals who may come unprepared in the class and who may come unprepared on the stage to speak. Another very important tip which I am giving you, write your diary every day. This is called journal writing. And this is a very, very powerful way to change yourself. You all have great diaries with you, which you do not write anything throughout the year. Maybe something great has not happened in your life, so you feel that I don't need to write. Whatever has happened throughout the day, good or bad, the lessons, the failures, the small successes, go back before sleeping, write it down. This is one habit which if you inculcate in yourself, then over a period of time you will realize that you have become very, very focused towards your goal and your overall personality has improved. So this is called journal writing. Please practice this from now itself as a student. How many of you do this? Writing diary? Some of you. So make it a habit that will further make you very, very focused in this distracted world, in this distracted, competitive world. Our religion teaches us many things. One thing which has been accepted worldwide and by the great countries also who are progressing, and that is meditation. Meditation is a very, very powerful way to control the thoughts in your mind. Please learn meditation and practice it every day, morning and evening. That does not mean that you have to practice for 10-15 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes in the morning, 3 to 5 minutes before sleeping gives you the adequate thoughts, controls your 50,000 thoughts with which you are bombarded every day. That improves your decision-making ability. Science has also proved that in some way it can increase the gray matter also. So learn to meditate. Have patience. There is one law of the farm. You put the seed, then you water that, slowly a sapling comes out, then again you water, remove the grasses, and over a period of time, it grows into the tree. Nature is patient. So do we, if you want to become great. You have to be patient, you have to give yourself time, you have to give others also time. You have to listen to other people. You have to listen to their thoughts. And you have to be very, very patient with yourself also. So develop this patience in you. If there is a mango tree and in that tree there are some low-hanging fruits and there are some fruits which are higher, which is more challenging, the lower one or the higher one? Which is more challenging? Higher one, if you want to catch hold of that. Always aspire for great things, great achievements in life. Aspire for the big things. Participate in challenging activities. Take up challenging assignments. When you take up challenging assignments, you will find that after the completion of that, you have grown as an individual. There are 3 ways in which we can communicate with others. One is, you are very, very aggressive. You are always arguing. You always want to have your way. You are always fighting with people. This is the aggressive style. And the other style, which is most common with most of the people, is that passive. I will remain passive in the classroom. I will not ask any questions. Why? Because Einstein was thrown out of the classroom because he asked a stupid question. So I don't know whether my question is stupid enough. I will remain silent in such seminars. I will not speak, I will be passive. 75% of the individuals are like this. If you are like this, if your personality is like this, then you are making space for the other individuals in this competitive world. You are throwing up your hands for others to come and take your position. Do not be passive, do not be aggressive. The third word is assertive. What does assertive mean? Assertive means I will speak my mind, I will speak my thoughts wherever I am. You have to train yourself to become assertive. Research says that assertive individuals are more successful in life and more happy than the aggressive and passive individuals. So another great lesson, train yourself to become assertive. How can you train yourself to become assertive? Start speaking in such seminars. So start asking questions in the classroom. There is no harm. You are not supposed to know everything. You are here to learn. You are not here to show that you know everything. So make yourself assertive. A very important lesson which I have learned in life. How do you develop the skill of standing here and speaking before the audience? How do you develop the skill of cracking the interview? There is one formula which I can give you, and that formula is why you are not able to come here, stand and speak, why you are not able to perform well in the interview despite knowing so much. There is only one reason, and that reason is that your mind is racing. Your mind is racing. We all are in fact urgency addicted. We get up in the morning in a hurry, we get ready in a hurry, have your breakfast in a hurry, you have the hurry to come here, you have the hurry to gain something, and you have the hurry to go back. Give me the name of a great painter of this world. M.F. Hussain, Leonardo da Vinci and all. Now, if a great painter tries to paint the picture in a hurry, what will happen? What will happen? If a great painter tries to paint the picture in a hurry, what will happen? Will he be able to create a masterpiece? No, he may not. Are you aware how much time that Sistine Chapel took this Leonardo da Vinci to paint? Maybe years. That is a piece of art, excellence. We all are like that painters who are trying to paint the picture of our lives in a hurry. Every step we are taking in a hurry. That Alice in Wonderland, where we are going we do not know. We are just running. So another lesson of life is that slow down your life. Fast is slow and slow is fast. Slow down your life means learn to appreciate the beauty of nature. Be attentive in the classroom. Do not worry about when this will end and I'm in a hurry to go back. Be in the present moment. Learn to appreciate the relationships. Learn to appreciate the nature. Learn to appreciate the food which you are eating. Slow down. The more you slow down, the faster and more effective you will be. You are not a machine that you need to be more efficient. You need to be more effective. Another very, very important and sensitive topic I am going to speak about. Once somebody told me something which shocked me and which surprised me. He said, taking drugs is classy. I said, what? He said, taking drugs is classy. I went back to the dictionary and tried to find out the meaning of classy. Is it classy? Taking drugs, smoking, drinking. This is not classy. You do not become classy by that. You destroy the inner core of your personality by that. Classy means classy in thoughts, classy in behavior, classy in action. That classy is a very, very wrong definition. So mind you, do not be swayed by that mentality. You all have to become great in this world. Enjoy life, but be ready for the sacrifices and be ready to go on the path where very few great individuals walk on. How to become great? Avoid toxic individuals. There are some individuals surrounding you who are always negative, who always speak negative. Try to remain away from them as far as practical. Try to cut them off from your life slowly, because you have to do great things in life. You have to remain positive. Positive in thoughts, positive in action. Another very difficult thing which I am telling you, think positive about others. Think positive about everybody. That will help you to remain positive. That will help you to become successful. Do not feel guilty. We are all human beings. And in life, as you move along, you will make mistakes. But forgive yourself for those mistakes. If you feel guilty, then you will build in yourself a guilt trap which will prevent you from growing and moving forward. The power of gratitude. Show gratitude to God for whatever He has given to you. He has given you a beautiful family. He has given you a beautiful institution. He has given you a great life ahead. Be thankful to God. It is said that the more you practice this gratitude, the more it flows in your life. And the more you do not practice gratitude, the more it is blocked. So be grateful to God for whatever He has given to you. And lastly, this has come at the right time. This is my last word. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Your life should every day touch these 4 dimensions. Physical means adequate nutrition, exercise, rest. Mental means reading good books, positive thoughts. Emotional means absence of anger, hatred, jealousy. Spiritual means belief in a superpower. When our life touches these 4 dimensions every day, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, then you are on the path of greatness. And in the end, I would like to end with the quote from Robert Frost: "The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but we have many promises to keep. and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you, all the best.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Xavier Colleges, I, Aditya Gupta, of BB third year, feel privileged and honored to propose a vote of thanks. I extend a heartfelt thanks to our guest, Mr. Manoj K. Sinha, who consented to take out some time from his busy schedule for this occasion. We are grateful to our Father Rector, Father Principal, Father Vice Principal, and our Controller of Examination for their bold-hearted support in organizing this program. I acknowledge the counseling guidance and encouragement of our professor for making this event a great success. I would also like to thank the members of the Department of Mass Communication for videography and photography. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for contribution made by the technical and support staff for the smooth flow of the program. We thank to our anchors, Sarthak and Ojaswini of BBA second year for hosting this event. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the audience for being such a wonderful audience. Thank you and Jai Xavier.
Now there will be a break of 20 minutes. You all are requested to assemble back in the Kalam Hall after 20 minutes.
New staff to our college. So I take this opportunity to introduce the new recruits, new staff members. Okay, I call Alok Baran to come forward. He will introduce himself, his department, and so on. Yes.
Good morning to all. My name is Alok Baran. I have joined Department of Commerce as a new faculty member, and I hope we will have great time ahead. Thank you.
Rashid.
Hello, good morning to all of you. My name is MD Rashid. I have joined Department of Commerce as a new faculty member, and we will interact more in our respective classes. Thank you.
Long round of applause. Why are you doing conducive here? Come on. And next, Ranjit.
I have joined Department of Mass Communication, and I hope to have a great time with you all. Thank you.
Ranjit is from one of our own institutions. He did his post-graduation in Xavier University, Bhubaneswar. And we have one more person for Mass Communication Department, Mr. Alok Mohit. He is not here today. He will join us on 16th of July. After working with the Hindustan Times for 33 years, he is joining us. And now we have one more. We will welcome him on 16th. Okay? We have to clap for him at that time. We have Sumit. Come.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sumit Kumar, and I am joined as an office assistant. Thank you all.
So, Sumit Kumar will be helping for our vice principal, and so anything regarding attendance and so on, you will have to go to him. And I'll be showing you that Mr. Vishal Joshua is shifted to Controller of Examinations Office. Okay? Yeah, with this, I think everybody is welcome. Have I left out anybody? Okay, then you can just be seated. There's no need to crowd here. Yes, please. Class representatives also can sit down. Yes. Aruhi also can sit down. Yes. Except the photographers, nobody needs to be around here. Aditya, please go. Okay. Sit down, sit down. Yeah. Now I will share with you some things which are very important which happened in the last 1 year, 18-19. Before I begin my so-called speech or message, last session your behavior was exemplary, very good. Though the guest speaker spoke for about 35 minutes, most of you, all of you, kept quiet and listened to him. I want to give you a clap. So when we have a discipline problem in the hall, it is not because of the present second years. It is because of the third years or the first years, right? So we will catch them. But you will continue to behave this way, right? I want a thundering yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, don't take photographs. Thank you, Aya. Okay, before we start our game, now let us first welcome the judges. Father Sebastian, COE, is he here? Supriya ma'am, and Samar sir. Can we have a great round of applause for them? Can you give the prize? Okay. And I need some volunteers, council members. Can you rearrange students back to their departments? Like you have to sit according to your department. And you will be recognized from that name. So when your team comes here, you have to cheer for your team. BCP. So less hands. BCP. Okay, your name is Beam. BBE. Your name is Patapat. BCA. Your name is Popcorn. And BMC. Your name is Boo. Hey, on. Don't touch, ma'am, don't touch. Not of your side, definitely. Hare raho, hare raho, hare raho. नहीं, आप बस उसे चोरी नहीं कर सकते. तो कौन टीम जीतेगा? Any idea? नहीं सुनाई देगा. कौन सा टीम जीतेगा? नहीं सुनाई देगा. कौन जीतेगा? Okay, on the play of the song, and once our worship is ready, we play the song and we stop on the lobby. Ready? Stop, stop. When I say go, then leave it, leave it, leave it. हाँ. आधा तो तोड़ दो ना. Ready? Balloon थोड़ा. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, fast! Don't. Bye. आप लोग लाइन से खड़े हो जाइए, नहीं आएगा आप लोग का। छोटा balloon will not count, huh? Those are expiring. Don't fight. There. First you count this. Ayush, team Patapat, your team is not doing cheating work. Wait, no. Yeah, what? Excuse me, ma'am. Give me that balloon, please. Thank you. So no speculation, कौन जीत रहा है? Okay, team Patapat, cross your fingers.
You want to start from the highest? Okay. 16 balloons by BMC. Okay. Then 20 by Chacha Chaudhary. Then 26 by Bhim. 28 by Fatapat. 35 by Popcorn.
Thank you, Father. We don't let the last get to know who will be first, second, and third, and we move on to second game. But before that, you can burst the balloons now. I need another set of 5 students from each team. Please consult your department professors and come up on stage for decoration game. For new students, not the old ones. Okay, you got your props. You got your props. You got your props. You got your props. Okay, wait. अभी समय नहीं start करना. जब तक तुझे नाम नहीं कहेंगे तब तक you cannot start. Team wait. Patapat, please wait. The moment Supriya ma'am says go, then you will start. 2 minutes of time. 2 लोगों को decorate करना. 2 लोग जिनको decorate करना वो सीधा खड़े रहेंगे. वो मदद नहीं करेंगे. Please, इसे हमने कहा था audience facing की तरफ आप खड़े रहिए. The two models, please here, facing towards the audience. The two ladies, The two person from here. हाँ. The two people who कौन खड़े हैं? हाँ, आप लोग आगे खड़े हैं. और आप लोग को इन लोग को डेकोरेट करना है, याद रखिएगा. You have to decorate the person. Ma'am, ready? On count of 3, 2, 2.5, 1, go! Can you explain what have been group wise क्या आपको बनाया गया है, क्यों बनाया गया है? पता नहीं है. Okay. टीम अपना नाम भी बता दीजिए. कौन जीतेगा? Who will win? your dress tells?
Great God and great goddess.
Great God and great goddess. Team Popcorn, good. Green. They plan to wear a frock. Team green. Okay. Thank you, judges. Thank you, team, for this wonderful dress party. Okay, can we have a great round of applause for them? Okay, for the next game, we need team of 4. 2 girls, 2 boys. Once you come on the stage, we'll let you know what is the game. 2 girls, 2 boys.
The person who gave the vote of thanks. I mean, we did not have much time, and you were not on the campus. Still, you took initiative and came. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prakash sir. Whenever we need, you are there. So thank you very much. And thank you all professors who became a team with all the organizers, and you made it a success. Thank you very much.
चाचा तो बहुत पीछे है. Any guess? Okay. 4th place with 29 points goes to Bheem. Jointly Patapat. 29 points. 4th place goes to Bheem as well as Patapat. They share. Okay, you only third. Okay, 3rd place with 42 points. Popcorn.
Come on, team Popcorn. We need 5 representatives from your team to collect the award.
Okay.
Chocolate gift from us.
2nd prize goes to 45 points to Chacha Chaudhary. Not much difference. 45, 42. First prize goes to Pooh, 48 points.
5 members from your team, and I request Supriya ma'am to give award to the first team, Team Song. Please, the 5 members from that team, please. 5 members from your team, please come up to collect your award.
First prize Pooh, 2nd prize to Chacha Chaudhary,
For
3rd
second.
one to Popcorn. 5 members, please come and collect the prizes.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Next, second team is Chacha Chaudhary. And I request someone sir to give away the award. And thank you, wonderful students. I hope so कि आप लोग किसी तरह cheerful entire semester रहे अपने पढ़ाई लिखाई में. And from here we move to your respective lecture halls.